10 starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Justin Betty. The city of Rhinelander has a lot of history, and some of its historic buildings are still going strong. Others, not so much. But one old bar is getting some new life thanks to its new owners. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson gives us a look.
Mike Osterdahl always loved Rhinelander.
I've been coming here since I was 9 years old, but I moved up here when I was 17.
His life journey then took him all over the country, but he's come full circle.
I'm back again. I've been investing in Rhinelander.
He's investing with more than just money. Osterdahl remembers that when he was young, downtown Rhinelander was vibrant. He still sees the city the same way, but he wants to be a part of making Rhinelander even better. Today, Osterdahl and his business partner were putting siding on the old Sackett's Bar building. They bought the building last December. At first inspection, it was not where it needed to be.
Very rough shape. The building was in the rough shape. We had to put in all new electrical, did a lot of plumbing work, new flooring. It's beginning to look really nice in there.
They think it's making the whole downtown look better, too.
It's really making a whole difference of downtown.
A bar, a restaurant, and 6 apartments for rent. That's the vision the partners have in mind. They're hoping to have everything finished by the end of the year. 5 of the 6 apartments are finished. Mike decided to keep the name Sackett's, a nod to the past with a look to the future.
It's great. I can't wait to get everything up and going so that we can be more of a part of it.
Reporting for Newswatch 12, I'm Morgan Johnson.
Outside, Jeff, it was hot and humid today.
Yeah, made a run for 90 degrees earlier, stopping at 86 in Rhinelander, but it was close to 90 in Wapaka. It was 90 earlier in Eau Claire, and also Wapaka 91. So overall, a very hot, humid day for us today, and we'll do it all over again tomorrow. Outside right now, though, currently low to mid 60s across the area. Still, though, some 70s across parts of western Wisconsin, so it's not going to be a cool night at all, as we'll have lows in the mid 60s or so. All right, lots of clear skies out there again tonight, and then we're looking to the west, though, as our front is getting closer. There it is right there. That's going to come through late Friday into early Saturday with a couple thunder showers. It will not be an all-day rain Saturday. I wouldn't cancel any of your outdoor plans. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies, a bit hazy out there with low temperatures down near 60. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. The Wisconsin Department of Justice says a Marathon County Sheriff's deputy exchanged gunfire, shooting 2 people in the town of Maine late last week. According to a DOJ release, it happened Friday night around 10:30. They say the deputy observed a vehicle parked in a car dealership near County Road WW in Maine, which he had tried to stop for a speeding violation. Now, according to the release, the male driver of the vehicle then got out and shot at the deputy, who returned fire, hitting both the suspect as well as a female passenger. DOJ reports both suspects were then transported to the hospital, where they remain this evening. The deputy was not injured. That shooting remains under investigation. A Weston couple was arrested this week after serious brain injuries were discovered in their 5-year-old child. The Everest Metro Police Detective Bureau led the investigation. They say the parents, Jonathan and Smitra Stulp of Weston, were arrested for physical abuse of a child with recklessly causing bodily harm, child neglect, and obstructing an officer. The next scheduled appearance in court is set for September 1st. We're still trying to learn some more information about a police incident near the River Trail Trailhead by Pelican Estates in Rhinelander today. An eyewitness tells us police were chasing a 4-door sedan with 3 people inside. It says one of the people got out and ran into the woods trying to cross the Pelican River before getting caught.
I heard the commotion and it's getting louder, so I thought, check it out. I'm walking back this way, and as I'm walking back, I noticed this car here, it seems, and probably like 10 police officers drive past. So as I was coming down, I seen all the cops right here. They were in the woods looking for them. Came out of the woods about a minute later, somebody in custody.
Other eyewitnesses give similar accounts, though nothing official from the United County Sheriff's Office just yet. We'll keep you posted as we learn more. The Lincoln County Sheriff's Office is investigating a suspicious house fire early this morning. Homeowners reported the smell of smoke shortly before 5 a.m. They found the exterior wall of the house on fire, with smaller fires out in the yard. Law enforcement says the folks also noticed an unknown man trying to start their truck on fire. He ran away once they saw him, but a sheriff's canine and her handler managed to track down a suspect to his house. He was then taken to custody on a preliminary arson charge. The case is still under investigation. Police say there is no threat, however, to the community. Attorney General Josh Kaul has good news for over 130 former Semco employees. Your settlement checks are on the way. The manufacturer suddenly shut down late in 2019, costing employees almost $700,000 in lost wages and benefits. The settlement announced today, about 30 grand short of their original goal. Kaul says that's still a big victory for blue-collar workers in the state. Checks were cut in early August. Eligible employees should expect to see their piece of settlement soon. Your 401k may have taken a bit of a hit the last couple days. Today, the Dow dropped about 67 points, closed at 34,894. It's still up almost 400 points over the last month. The number of new COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin continues to rise, though not as sharply as they did in late July. Today, the State Department of Health Services reports 1,569 new cases. We're now averaging 1,223 per day over the last week. Death numbers you see are now also rising, though still not at the levels we saw over the winter. DHS reports 3 new deaths today. We were averaging about 5 per day over the last week. DHS also released a new graph today, which they plan to update once a month, showing the effects of the virus on vaccinated versus unvaccinated people. You see the vaccinated people in the blue, unvaccinated in the red. Per 100,000 people, this is just in July, unvaccinated people were 3 times more likely to catch COVID-19, about 4 times more likely to be hospitalized, and roughly 10 times as likely to die from COVID-19, though still rare, as people who were vaccinated. You can find the full numbers on the DHS website. Today, the Stevens Point School District joined Lac du Flambeau and Mosinee as schools in our region that will officially require masks when class resumes in just a couple weeks. The debate over masks in schools is happening in districts all across the country right now. Camila Bernal has the latest.
Will not conform.
As children return to school, heated debates over mandatory mask mandates among parents and politicians.
Government's masks are effective. This is authoritarianism, and you are virtue signaling.
Health experts say that masks are the most effective way to protect against infection for children under 12 who are not yet eligible for the vaccine.
Even in a school system where you may have vaccinated teachers and some of the children may be vaccinated, you want to wear a mask to protect the children so that they could continue to be in school.
But some governors, like Florida's Ron DeSantis, say parents, not schools, should decide whether their kids wear a mask in the classroom. DeSantis threatened to withhold the salaries of school officials who impose mask mandates. And the Republican says quarantining, quote, healthy kids after a possible COVID exposure in schools should be up to the parents, too.
Parents whose kids very well may already be immune, who may have a passing contact, I think if they're healthy, I think that they should want to get them back as soon as, if they want to get them back as soon as possible, I think the school district should work on that.
But health experts say the risk is far too great.
The risk is not just to that child, it's to the rest of the group.
Thousands of students and employees have tested positive for COVID-19 across Florida's largest school districts since the start of the semester. I'm Camila Bernal reporting.
You know, as for a vaccine for kids under age 12, the U.S. Surgeon General said this week that could happen by roughly the end of this calendar year. Well, school may be right around the corner, but it's still very much summer outside. Jeff's in to tell us when we might see a little bit of a cool off after the break. You're watching News Watch 12. We're proud to serve Crandon and folks all across the Northwoods of Wisconsin.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Builders Service Incorporated, Elco.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat.
Ooh, yeah, that's nice.
Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on?
Sure, it's wireless.
What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password?
It's Buick Envision.
That's a really tight spot.
I used to hate parallel parking.
Me too.
The all-new Buick Envision, built around you, all of you. Pay no interest for 72 months, plus current eligible Buick owners get $500 purchase allowance on 2021 Buick SUV models.
Huge auction August 22nd, Pelican Lake, Wisconsin. Pontoon, fishing boats, ATV, tools, home contents, antiques, aluminum pier, lifts, and more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys.
Music every weekend, never a cover, and drinks priced right. TV, pool, darts, and more. Happy's Pub in downtown Woodruff. You don't want to miss the Central Wisconsin Military Show, August 20th to 21st at the Motorama Auto Museum. Visit centralwisconsinmilitarishow.com for more information.
There's more to a yard than freshly cut grass. There's real life, full of twists and turns. Which is exactly why we built these mowers, to clear the way for stuff like this right here. Run with us, because the best yards are planted with real memories. Nothing runs like a deer.
Stop by Lakeland Lawn and Equipment in Arbor Vitae for special offers taking place for a limited time. Get great deals and service on legendary John Deere equipment.
Need a new boat? Then it's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports, because we need your old boat. We need to buy fishing boats, pontoons, and speedboats. So trade in your old one and upgrade into a new boat today. Come check out more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Or we could help you get top dollar by selling your old boat on consignment. It's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
A couple of 90s out there today, courtesy of this thing, 93 million miles away. A very nice, warm, humid day across the area again. And we'll do it again tomorrow, but then some changes are on the way. A cold front late tomorrow night, after midnight, more likely early Saturday. We'll bring a couple thunder showers to the area on Saturday morning. After we did this today, 86 in Rhinelander, 88 for Shawano, 91 Wapaka. It felt warm today. There was little to no breeze out there as well, so what you saw was what you got with temperatures in the 80s today. All right, here out there now, it's still kind of humid and warm out there, and 60 currently in Rhinelander, 62 for Leona, 71 right now at the airport in Wausau. Okay, so there is still a lot of heat to the west of us, and it looks like tomorrow will compete with today, which one is warmer, right? So we could still do mid, even upper 80s across the area tomorrow, but the cold front, though, is right there. It's advancing to the east at about 25, 30 miles per hour. That will be in our backyards late tomorrow night and likely give us a couple of thunder showers early on Saturday morning. So that'll put an end to our 80s and bring us back down to earth a little bit, right? 78 for Saturday, 77 Sunday. This will be cooler, drier Canadian stuff out there as well. And then a reinforcing shot of cold air likely getting in here late Wednesday or so. Could drop our high temperature to 71 next Thursday, meaning much of Thursday spent in the 60s. Are you ready for that? All right, outside now, though, lots of clear skies. The green stuff you see on the radar, that's all ground interference across the area. So nothing going on across Wisconsin again, the 8th day in a row, I can say that. But there is stuff to the west of us right now, and there is a cold front. There is some severe weather with this now. However, as it advances to the east tomorrow, it's going to be in our backyards at a time of day, early morning, where the severe weather threat's very low on Saturday morning. There still could be a couple heavier downpours with that, but it is a quick mover. See how it's kind of getting its act together now and moving our direction? When it comes through Saturday, it's going to be fast, right? Early Saturday morning, meaning by noonish, it could be out of here, and sunshine could be back in our forecast on Saturday afternoon. But for now, though, high pressure is over us in charge currently, but it is beginning to give way. It's falling a little bit out there now, and then that low will advance to the east. It'll bring that cold front with it, and we are in for some changes around here over the weekend. All right, Futurecast shows the clouds increasing tomorrow evening, and then here comes that band of showers and storms. Again, here we are at 1:30 a.m. Saturday morning. So again, all of Friday is dry. That band's going to quickly go through as it's dying out and then bring us some cloud cover. But by late in the day, that's sunshine back in the forecast for Saturday afternoon as cooler, drier Canadian air moves into the area. Outside now, though, the air is just stagnant and still doing nothing at all. Lots of goose eggs on this map. It's not moving, but there is lots of smoke in the atmosphere once again. Now, it is a loft. It's about 10,000 feet up right now, so there's no health concerns with this, but there is a haze in the atmosphere right now. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is lots of clear skies out there with that haze. Some dense fog is likely well after midnight, with low temperatures down near 60. For tomorrow, it's Friday. Lots of sunshine once again. Again, highs up in the mid, even upper 80s tomorrow. It'll be a bit breezy tomorrow as that front approaches, though, with a southwest wind that could gust near 25. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress keeps us dry tomorrow. And then thunder showers early Saturday morning, clearing out by late in the day. Dry Sunday with cooler air in the area, with highs back in the 70s. Justin?
All right, thanks, Jeff. As the U.S. continues its work to get thousands of people out of Afghanistan, Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers says the National Guard and his administration will do their best to receive potentially thousands of Afghan refugees at Fort McCoy near Sparta. Meanwhile, Representative Tom Tiffany, less enthusiastic about the prospects, calling them disturbing. Tweeting out today in part, quote, "Afghanistan is a dangerous country that is home to many dangerous people," end quote. Other Republicans, like Representative Mike Gallagher, have been more measured in their positions.
I'll know more after I visit Fort McCoy, but I am concerned about our ability to balance the moral duty to stand with those who stood with us against the very real national security concerns that come with vetting or lack thereof.
Officials at Fort McCoy say they are currently assessing how many refugees they and Fort Bliss in Texas may be able to process. The final number on the refugees coming to Wisconsin, that has not been made just yet. The Wisconsin high school football season is now underway. And yes, I know, it's Thursday. Check your calendar. We'll have highlights, though, from our season's first game after the break.
Unlock a summer of possibilities in a new Chevy. Expand your options and your perspective. Find new summer adventures. Find new roads.
Make no monthly payments for 120 days on all Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, get 2.49% financing when you finance with GM Financial. And get $2,500 cash allowance.
Land O'Lakes, Wisconsin is calling your name. Our growing community is ideal for a getaway or even a new place to live. Adventurous types can find thrilling ways to explore the outdoors, while others soak in the serenity of nature. Families can ride bikes through picturesque trails or check out the quaint library, while golfers hit the green. Take a stroll through our charming downtown and dig into decadent supper club fare. Land O'Lakes has everything you need to LOL. Live out loud, that is.
My name's Arthur, Merrill, Wisconsin. In August of 2019, I started getting numbness in my feet. By July of 2020, my feet were so numb, I lost a sense of balance. I thought I was walking on stilts. I seen this ad for Spinal Aid. I took 20 treatments from them, and by then my feet were 90% better and no longer felt as I was walking on stilts.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and/or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation or visit us at spinalaid.com.
Coming up on your Friday, we'll meet our new furry friend of the week from the Oneida County Humane Society.
And one more nice day on the way, Peter, with temperatures in the mid-80s for your Friday, but more storms arrive Friday night into Saturday. More when you tune in for the show.
Sports Watch 12 with Nate Myhawk starts now.
The school year may not start for a little while, but that doesn't mean we aren't ready for some fall sports. It was the opening swim meet for defending D2 state champion Rhinelander. They were down in Merrill for an 11-team meet, and the Hodags are starting off on the right foot. The team captured 5 out of 9 events, and they finished just ahead of Spash for the team title, and they'll be right back in the pool next week. And although we have to wait all the way until tomorrow for the Friday night blitz, we got our first taste of high school football action tonight. That's right. We had DC Everest taking on Green Bay Preble at Stein Stadium. And here we go. We got to pick up this action right away. Opening drive for the Trees. Facing a 3rd and long. The pocket collapses on Bo Svoke. So he's going for a ride. Picking up the first down with his legs. That'll keep the drive alive. And just a few plays later, Ty Strelo on the misdirection. He gets held up but spins in for the touchdown. Evergreen's up 6-0. Second quarter now, Everest has Preble pinned at the 2, and they come with the heat on 4th down. They're getting home for the safety. That puts them up 8-0. And the ensuing drive, a bubble screen out to Strelo, uses that massive stiff arm. He's got a nose for the end zone, diving for the pylon, but ruled out at the 2. Wouldn't matter though, because moments later, Brock Babish punches his way in for 6, and Everest opens up the season with a 42-20 win. Packer fans finally saw the future last Saturday. The Jordan Love experience was fun, but pretty short-lived. Love suffered a shoulder injury on Saturday night, and Matt LaFleur told reporters today that he is, quote, unlikely to start this weekend. And that puts Kurt Benkert on the spot. Benkert has already become a fan favorite in Green Bay, and that's without taking a single regular season snap. He'll have a chance to really win over fans on Saturday, but of course, it's tricky for a backup quarterback. You want to impress the coaches and the fans, but you have to know your limits.
How do you stay aggressive and stay with a quick trigger, but also do it at the right times? And I think that's the balance that any young guy has to kind of find the fine line of. I felt like in college when I was hesitant, that was when I was at my worst. So I try to keep just being aggressive and clear-minded.
The Packers will kick off Saturday's game at 3:25, and we'll have coverage right here on News Watch 12. In other Packer news, they also unveiled a new throwback look on Thursday. The team is going all the way back to the 50s for this all-green look. It includes that oh-so-familiar green and gold color scheme without a single hint of white. The team opened up the Pro Shop Thursday morning for fans to come grab a jersey while they could, and we'll see these beauties on the field in October when the Pack host Washington in Week 7. It took a little while for us to figure out what this Brewers team would be in 2021. But after a come-from-behind win in extra innings last night, I think it's safe to say that this team is special. They're back down in St. Louis, going for the sweep against the Cardinals. And in the top of the first, Nolan Arenado at the plate. He lines a ball into left field, just fair down the line. That'll bring in a run, and the Cards have an early lead. To the 4th inning now, 2 on for Manny Pena. His chopper's going to get past Arenado into left field. That'll play to run, and the Brewers able to tie it up at 1. Still in the 4th inning now, we got Colton Wong up to bat. He gets jammed, but they count all the same. It gives the Brewers the lead, but in the end, St. Louis would come back to take the final game of the series. That's it for sports tonight. Justin, what else do you got?
Thanks, Nate. Water is one of the most important natural resources we have, especially here in the Northwoods. We'll introduce you to some of the people who track water quality here and look at their latest findings after the break.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
What does it mean to fight for what's right? To us, it means helping accident victims get their lives back to normal again. Habish, Habish, and Rotier, we fight for what's right.
Keep your outdoor living space beautiful and protected with Menards. Provide your exterior wood surfaces advanced protection from sunlight and moisture with Pittsburgh paints and stains. Right now, all Pittsburgh Ultra Advanced stains are 11% off. Transform your worn-out deck in one day with Rock Solid Deck Resurfacer. The one-coat coverage, ultra-thick coating is specially designed for heavily worn decks and patios. Save 11% on all Rock Solid Deck Resurfacers now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
We would never hit 12 drunk.
Clutch it up drunk? Not a chance. Do a stoppie drunk? We would never drift drunk. So you should never drive drunk. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Can you get this? I don't have my wallet.
Oh, really? It's funny how that always happens.
It's funny.
With BMO Harris, you don't need your wallet. You can get money from any BMO ATM using your phone.
Uh-oh, looks like someone can buy their own tacos.
You can also pay them back with Zelle. So many ways for you to pay.
Awesome.
Order for BMO.
Ooh, tacos, banking. Some things are made to be mobile.
That feeling you get when your phone is your wallet. That's the BMO effect. And right now, open a new BMO Harris account online in just 5 minutes.
Lance Truck. Lance Truck. We got the trucks at Lance Truck.
Nobody has more used trucks all on one lot, all priced to move. So when you're ready to buy your next truck, know that all Lens trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, and can be bought hassle-free online. Go now to lenstruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move.
We got the trucks at Lance Truck.
Our local shelters have lots of furry friends in need of loving homes. Watch News Watch 12 today, every Friday morning, to see a new cuddly cat or dog ready for you to adopt. Homeward Bound on News Watch 12 today is sponsored by Paws and Claws.
The Northwoods is home to tons of lakes, rivers, and streams, also known as surface waterways. Wisconsin DNR officials say this year's Surface Water Quality Survey revealed more than ever before. Newswatch 12's Andrew Kiecaver spoke with DNR officials and volunteers from a local conservation group called Green Fire to learn more about their findings.
The reason everyone should care is that it's really important to our own health.
Water quality data gathered by the Wisconsin DNR constantly improves with advancements in technology.
We can do analysis of different things like phosphorus and chlorophyll, which is algae, chloride, and bacteria from all over the state.
When the DNR monitors the Wisconsin waterways, they classify the bodies as impaired or healthy. Impaired waterways need attention for restoration.
We're really glad to hear that the new things are getting incorporated at DNR. That's part of science. It moves on as things get better. So as they get coverage around the state, they monitor new waters they didn't get to before.
One of the great updates to technology since I've been here is the fact that we can do automated assessments with all of the information in the database.
Improved computing power is only part of the equation.
We had a few more than our usual number of bacteria listings because we had new criteria. I think the criteria give us a tool to be able to find more. I believe we've had some issues on the landscape for a while, but now that we have these new tools, we're able to find more and essentially clean up more since we know about it.
A lot of these impairments are the result of things that happen in a whole watershed. For example, the phosphorus impairments, the soil erosion problems.
While more impaired waterways have been discovered, healthy bodies of water have also been identified.
I think we had a net 142 waters added to the Healthy Waters list this cycle. So we have some impairments, but we're working on them, and we also have a lot of healthy waters to enjoy.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Northwoods Furniture, Eagle River.
Toyota's national sales event is on now.
Right now, get $750 customer cash on many of your favorite Toyota models.
It all ends September 7th.
Toyota, let's go places.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stone shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
Birchfield Nurseries of Rhinelander has been servicing northern Wisconsin since 1950. Birchfield Nurseries grows all of their own plants, and you will always find healthy, hardy, and well-maintained plants. Let their experienced staff answer any of your landscaping questions. They also handle shredded bark mulch, compost, and topsoil. For all your lawn care needs, they carry sod, premium gas seed, and lawn fertilizer. Consider one of the professional landscape crews to do the work for you. If you want experience with quality, call Birchfield Nurseries.
At U.S. Cellular, we know the local landscape.
so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours.
Whether it's adapting the network for a strong signal where you work or optimizing your coverage where you play, we're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you.
Up to $1,200 off any 5G phone with no trade-in or hidden fees.
U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
It's Slumberland's anniversary sale, but you get the gifts. Get a complimentary 4-night hotel stay at over 400 great hotels. Plus an extra 20% off when you spend $3,000 or more. You get more nights and more savings the more you spend. Get a 2-night hotel stay plus an extra 10% off when you spend just $1,000. So go ahead, get that new furniture and the trip.
Well, hello, Slumberland.
Buy more, save more, and get the trip. Now at Slumberland.
Toyota's national sales event is on now.
Get 2.49% APR plus 750 TFS APR cash on select Toyota models.
It all ends September 7th.
Toyota, let's go places.
Huge auction August 22nd, Pelican Lake, Wisconsin. Pontoon, fishing boats, ATV, tools, home contents, antiques, aluminum pier, lifts, and more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys. All right, Nate, the moment is almost here. Blitz is tomorrow. There's still no rain in the forecast, but it's going to be a little hot.
Okay, we can roll with that.
Can you handle the heat tomorrow?
I hope so.
All right, so here we are out there today. Check out these temperatures. Earlier it was in the 80s. Now we're back in the 60s. Even a couple of 70s across parts of western Wisconsin still at this hour at 10:31 in the evening. Lots of clear skies across Wisconsin. Again, we're getting used to that, but things are changing. Off to the west, there it is, across the Dakotas now. This whole mess is moving our way for Saturday morning. However, once it gets here, it's going to be a quick mover. We'll clear it out by Saturday afternoon and get some cooler, drier Canadian air around here. And the 70 looks pretty good for this time of the year. There's that chance for rain on Saturday, followed by a nice-looking Sunday into Monday.
The key when it's this hot, you got to shoot in shorts.
Exactly.
And then change after you get back.
That is exactly the plan.
He's on it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us on News Watch 12 at 10. The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon is next.